Hello and welcome back to another one of my Euro 2024 videos. I of course am the FBL Train, and in this video I'm going to be revealing my squad for the quarter-finals. Now you would have noticed that I didn't do a video for the round of 16, that's just because I'm an idiot. And just as I went to post the video I realised I made a couple of mistakes, and by the time I went to try it, well I was going to rectify it, I ran out of time. And we're already halfway through the round of 16, so I thought, oh sod it, I'll leave it. So anyways, we'll go through then my quarterfinals team. Before that, we'll look at the round of 16. Now, those of you actually interested, which is probably nobody, but my match day 3, so the last group stages, I did crap, to be honest. I scored 43 points, and my best player scored, what, 6 points? So, yeah, another shocker there. So, yeah, not great. The round of 16 wasn't exactly amazing either. So, we had unlimited transfers for the round of 16, and I did make quite a few, but as you can see, it made not much difference at all. So, goalkeeper-wise then, so I went for Costa and Pickford as my two goalkeepers. Costa absolutely smashed it out the park. He got me 9 points in total. He absolutely bossed it. He's the reason, really, why Portugal Euros. Say 3 penalties in the penalty shootout. Say that 1-on-1 in the extra time, which is unbelievable. And obviously, you got player of the match for all of that. So, 9 points from him. Jordan Pickford was terrible. He only got me 2 points overall, conceded it against Slovakia, which nobody had expected, so yeah, wasn't great from him. With my defenders then, so defence was actually pretty decent to be fair. I kept Mittelstaff in my team, even though he was suspended because he got the 2 yellow cards, but you know, he was 4 million, so I thought, you know what, I'll keep him in my team anyway. So he got nothing there on the bench. That meant my starting defenders actually did pretty well to be fair. So Cancelo, he got me 6 points overall, got the clean sheet against Vina. Absolutely smashed it there, but he got a yellow card, which was a bit annoying, but he did get 5 ball recoveries. I'm disappointed though he didn't get any assists in that, but Portugal have been pretty bad to be fair in this tournament. Carvajal is probably the only defender that I was guaranteed to get a clean sheet on, and he was the one that got the least amount of points because, oh my god, what a surprise, he only scored 3 points in total. So yeah, nobody expected it, but Georgia did score against Spanish, and they scored first as well, which is unbelievable. So he only got 3 points there. So yeah, an absolute stinker. Gay wasn't also surprised because, you know, he did actually concede a goal, but amazingly, he managed to get an assist. So that first goal for England, he got the assist, which meant he got 7 points overall. Would have been 8 if he didn't get a yellow card, but unbelievable. He got 11 ball recoveries. I mean, he got 3 points for that, which is insane to be fair. So yeah, smashed it there with 7 points. And then Dumfries last night got his 5 points against Romania. I mean, they played really well last night against Romania, the Dutch, to be fair. He got the yellow card there as well, which is annoying. Seems to be a theme with my team. So out of these defenders, 3 of them got a yellow card, which is a bit annoying. Midfield-wise, I tell you what, my defence did really well. Just thought I'd say that. My attacking players are crap. So anyway, let's talk about the only positive was Jude Bellingham, the only player to score for me. Last minute goal, absolutely quality goal. Got a yellow card as well though, so he only got 9 points instead of 10. Did get player of the match when he got 3 points, so yeah, I gotta say, quality goal from him. I did think he was my captain, and then I had to check and I realised I didn't pick him, I had Yamal instead. Couldn't believe that. Understand why though, because Spain had Georgia and England had Slovakia. I felt like Georgia was the easier fixture, which it was overall. Spain won 4-1, but yeah, I got 9 points there for Jude Bellingham. Sabitzer was my final captain, proves how much of a stinker I had, so I had to rely on him. Didn't happen for him last night. I think we're all surprised that Austria are out. They looked really good, and they got beat by Turkey 2-1, so he only got 2 points overall, so I got 4 in total. And Bernardo Silva has not done anything since Matchday 2, where I had him on the bench and forgot to put him in my starting lineup. So great from him. So only 3 points there. That was disappointing. And then I had Barriella in my team, who's been knocked out. I mean, they were awful. Awful against the Swiss. He got 2 points overall, and he got a yellow card, which was annoying. So yeah, that was a real surprise, that one. So yeah, Barriella's out, and he got me 1 point overall. And I also had Florian Wirtz, who didn't even start for the Germans, which really annoyed me. So he played in total 9 minutes of football against Denmark. So that was a big shocker. So yeah, those two were terrible. And then my strikers, I mean, it ain't great. The 16-year-old did the best. So yeah, he got 5 points. He got an assist. Yamal did. I did think he was scoring that game, to be fair. So I was a bit disappointed, really. I should have gone for Williams. He was the one who got the goal, not Yamal. So yeah, only got 5 points there. He was my captain at 1 point, so I could have had 10. But I was confident in the next guy, which was Ronaldo, that he would score a goal. And he didn't. He got me no points because he got a penalty. And it was a great save by Oblak. But, oh, you know what? When he took the penalty, I even said it out loud. Ronaldo's my captain, so he's going to miss it. And he did. Keeper did a great save. And he got no points in the end. Which, oh, you know what? How annoying is that? And then that just leaves Mbappe, who only got 2 points. I mean, both of these two, Ronaldo and Mbappe, have been awful in this Euros. 1 goal between them both. That's insane. Absolutely insane. So, yeah. Really, really shocking in terms of my attackers. Defence was pretty decent, to be fair. But, yeah, the strikers were terrible. If you want to know my rank, it is shocking. It's just over 1.8 million. So, I'm having an absolute stinker in this fantasy football for the Euros. So then quarterfinals time, and starting us off are my goalkeepers. So surprise, surprise, I'm going for the same back line. So I've made 3 transfers for the quarterfinals. The third one I'm still actually not decided on, but I'll put him in there anyway, but I'll go through him later. But yeah, my goalkeepers, I'm sticking with Pickford and Costa just because, you know, I mean, to be fair, just because I don't want to make a goalkeeper chase, to be honest. So John Pickford's on the bench because he plays at the day after Costa. So he's got Switzerland. Am I confident about that? You know, England's defence has been alright, but the fact that, yeah, we're that bad, I'm not that confident. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, you know. It was disappointing that he conceded in the last game, but, you know, I can see us getting a clean sheet. But at the same time, I think we'll lose 2-0. So, yeah, I'm not confident with Pickford. And Costa's got France. Now, honestly, this game is going to be interesting because I think Portugal and France have both been crap in this Euros, like England. So I haven't got a clue where it's going to go. I'm not going to be surprised if it goes to 0-0 and goes on to penalties as well. So Costa is more than likely going to get a clean sheet than the Swiss, well, than England. But France have Mbappe, so, you know, you never know. So yeah, those are my 2 goalkeepers. With my defenders then, it's going to be basically the same back line except from one change. So I've taken out Gueye just because obviously he is suspended, so there's no point keeping him on my team. And I've gone for a straight swap just because, you know, I'm English and I thought, you know what, I've got a backers, even though I don't think we're going to qualify. But anyways, I've gone for John Stones. He's actually had a pretty decent tournament in terms of, you know, fantasy points. 7 in Matchday 1, 3 in 2, 7 in 3, and then 4 in the last one against Slovakia. So fingers crossed he can smash it in Matchday 5 against Swiss, but I'm not confident, to be fair. But anyway, he's on my bench, which means Dumfries starts. Turkey, I mean, you know, you expect the Dutch to be favourites, but, you know, Turkey were a surprise. You know, I did think Austria were going to beat them, but the fact that they qualified was a surprise. But I think the Dutch will win that one. Whether they'll keep a clean sheet, though, I'm not so sure. And to be fair, Dumfries, for me, has been a bit disappointing. I mean, he's not got a single assist in this tournament at all. Compared to Euro 2021, where he smashed it, he's been disappointing. Carvajal, I mean, God knows what's going to happen in this game. This is obviously the game everyone's talking about in terms of whoever wins this one's going to win the tournament. So this could have goals or this could go to penalties. I haven't got a clue, but we'll have to see. Yeah, not got a clue on this one. Same with Cancelo. Not got a clue what's going to happen against the French. This one could be a 0-0 or it could go goals galore. We'll have to see. But with these 2 guys anyway, Carvajal and Cancelo, it's all about will they get an assist. I doubt it. I reckon they'll both stink for me, but we'll see. And then finally, I got Mittelstadt. Hopefully, he, you know, comes back in the starting lineup after a suspension. But he's got the Spanish, and I haven't got a clue what's going to happen there. So yeah, in terms of my defenders, I ain't expecting much at all this round. Midfielders then, so as you can see, Florian Wirtz is still in my team. I could not believe that he got benched against Denmark. So I had him for match day 1. He smashed it and got me 10 points. But since then, I've kept him throughout, and he's only scored 4 points since that game against the Scots. Honestly, he's been really disappointing, and I've still got him on my team. I'm not even confident he's going to start now against, you know, the Spanish. So, yeah. He's definitely not going to be my captain, put it that way, for this game. But yeah, no confidence at all. Hopefully he starts, but yeah, you know, I've got a feeling Sane's going to start instead, but we'll see. Bernardo Silva, I mean, he smashed it in Matchday 2 when he was on my bench, and I forgot to change him. And since then, he's not done anything. So, he's got the French. God knows what's going to happen here, but I'm not optimistic at all. Muslia is in my team. He is one of my transfers that I have brought in for this week, just because, I mean, he's absolutely smashed it in this tournament. Absolutely smashed it, right? 12 points in the first game, 9 in the second, only 2 against the Swiss, but you know, that proves that they're going to be difficult for England. And then 9 against Denmark in Matchday 4. Can he do it again? Now I put my team, he probably won't. But it is a really tough game against Spain, so we'll have to see. But, you know, again, I'm not really that confident, to be fair, even though he has smashed it in this tournament, getting 32 points overall. He's got 3 goals, so you never know. But again, I'm not that confident, to be fair. And then my midfielders, so I've got Jude Bellingham. You know, he's obviously playing the day after these guys. But, you know what? You never know what's going to happen with Jude. He scored a couple of goals this tournament, so, you know, he can easily score again. You never know. But he's on my bench. And then my other transfer that I've made, my final transfer, is Simons. Now, he's not obviously confirmed just yet. It's either him or is it Jukgula of Turkey? Those are the two that it is between, just because you never know, Turkey could qualify. But I've got this guy in, Simons, just because for now he has actually had a decent tournament, in all fairness to him. 2 assists in this tournament. You know, he was unlucky not to get that goal that he scored in a few games ago, but nevertheless, he has got the Turkish, which probably is going to be classed as the weakest team in the quarterfinals, so you never know. So that's why I fancy a Dutch attacker for the quarterfinals. So yeah, overall, you know, I made the 3 transfers. Only 2 players went out for me in the round 16, so I got pretty lucky here. But I'm not, you know, that confident so far with my quarterfinals team. So that's why I've definitely kept my wild card. I've got a feeling I'm going to be making my wild card for the semi-final, put it that way. But yeah, starting with, well, I've got Simons and Bellingham on the bench. I have a feeling both of them will be coming off the bench for me. So then that does leave me with my strikers, and I'm going for the same front 3 as the round of 16. Yamal's got Germany. Am I confident? Am I bull? Am I bull? I've got no confidence here. Fingers crossed though he can score a few goals. But as an England fan, I haven't got a clue who I want to win that game, if I'm being honest. In a perfect world, no wait, there is no perfect world thinking about it. Because if England get into the final, they've either got Germany, Spain, Portugal or France. That ain't great at all. No confidence there at all with that one. So yeah, can Yamal score? You never know. This guy is an absolute machine. For 16 years old, he is absolutely quality. So fingers crossed he can. I've got Ronaldo, obviously. He's going to be my captain for the first game. So I'm not going for Mbappe, which might surprise people. Because obviously, you know, you think he's probably got a better chance of scoring. But between them both, there's only been 1 goal. So they've both been pretty bad in that sense. I'm not going for Yamal. I'm not going for any German players. I'm not going for any defensive players. So you know what, I sod it. Ronaldo's not scored. Let's just go for it. Let's go for Ronaldo as captain. You never know what's going to happen. Am I confident about it? No, not really. But I'm going to go for it anyway. And then obviously that does leave Mbappe. He's only scored 1 goal this tournament, and it's been a penalty. So he's been a bit shocking, really, himself. I haven't got a clue who's going to qualify, but yeah, I've got him in my team. You never know what can happen with him. You know what happened with him or Ronaldo, so yeah. This is going to be an interesting quarterfinals, but I'm telling you, God, it could be an absolute disaster. So I'm more than likely going to be making my wildcard for the semi-finals, especially if England go out, that's 3 players gone. If the Spanish go out, that's, what, is that 2 players gone? If Portugal go out, that's 3 players gone. Or if the Germans go out, that's 3 players gone. I've only got 1 French player, which is interesting, but when I'm looking at it, there's just nobody from France. Maybe the defender that I fancy. You know, that's how bad they've been. So yeah, Portugal, France, England have been awful. Spain and Germany have been quality, and they're playing each other. So I haven't got a clue what's going to happen in this quarterfinal. It's going to be interesting, but Let's hope England qualify. That's the main thing. That's all we care about, eh? I mean, maybe if you're not English, you probably don't want them to qualify. But anyways, that is how my team is going to be looking for the quarterfinals. Let me know what you think of this team. Let me know what your team is for the quarterfinals and how you're getting on so far in this Euros. I'm doing, let's face it, crap. But I'm sure everybody else is doing better than me. So yeah, that is the end. That is it, should I say, for this video. Please don't forget to like it. Don't forget as well to hit subscribe. And I'll see you all for the semi-finals.